You don't have to wake up.
But open your eyes. What's the matter? Somebody hit you?
Here. Let me help you. Kind of busy here.
It sounds like real trouble. At the engine, they said Hope made a lateral ascension.
What do we hope? They're not happy about it? Shit. Come on.
Park? They've paged for you 3 times already. There's something urgent at the engine. What are you doing in here anyway? I thought you were just a software guy.
Wayland Park, employee 1466. Report to morphogenic engine monitoring immediately. Wayland Park to ME monitoring.
I want to know if we're inventing something other than shiny new cancers. I'm worried that the stress response is going to affect the capillaries.
Of course. The therapy's relying on it. Hope maxed out at 190?
Parts per million, yeah, but those are precursors to precursors. I'm worried about losing anti-apoptotics.
190 isn't bad. The doctor was predicting assembly by 150.
We're not being given enough information to trust Reneke's predictions.
He's been right so far.
I just want to know we're inventing something other than shiny new cancers. I'm worried that the stress response is going to affect the capillaries.
Of course. The therapy's relying on it. Hope maxed out at 190?
Parts per million, yeah. Precursors to precursors. I'm worried about losing...
You're Wayland Park, aren't you? Why weren't you answering the page? I'll tell them you're incoming.
Enough information to trust Reneke's predictions.
Back to Leadville to pick up Jane, and we're headed out to the lake.
That sounds all right.
I didn't think I'd miss her this much. As the patients, you start to realize they haven't seen a woman or a child in... shit, years now, right?
How long's it been since you've seen Jane?
3 weeks now?
That's nothing.
You're serious?
Sure.
You got a girlfriend or somebody?
I'm married.
How long since you've seen her?
Honestly, I'm not even sure. How about you?
Going back to Leadville to pick up Jane, then we're headed out to the lake.
That sounds all right.
I didn't think I'd miss her this much. As the patients, you start to realize they haven't seen a woman or a child in... shit, years now, right?
How long's it been?
Christ, Wayland, hurry up. They're waiting on you.
The cutting edge close. Next patient incoming in arterial spin still done. We need you at the front terminal. says.
Let's note to try repeating the pattern with C group.
You thinking stress reaction's gonna get us more cytokines?
I'm trying to think of any kids screwing an alligator.
Or C group.
You have the drink therapy logs?
Sure, hold on.
What are these spikes?
They only give me categorical data. But what's the time code?
Well, from yesterday, we got one at 13:21:05, another at 17:44:31, and a big one at 19:22.
Log has the first two as guided dreams.
Ah, for fuck's sake. They've got Gluskin out of his cell. Page him again. We need this Park guy in here now. Tell him he's got 15 seconds to keep his job. Christ.
Reaction's gonna get us more cytokines.
You're gonna have to ride the APCD formal feed a little closer this time.
We've never had a patient get below 25 million cell deaths per minute.
We need to be at 15. Selston could have reached it. In therapy sessions, without chemical assistance, he got down to 30.
He had 5 kinds of cancer.
Wernicke wants us at 15 APCD. None of this matters if we can't get our apoptosis down to a manageable level. You're gonna have to ride the APCD formal feed a little closer this time.
We've never had a patient get below 25 million cell deaths per minute.
We need to be at 15. Selston could have reached it. In therapy sessions, without chemical assistance, he got down to 30.
He had 5 kinds of cancer.
Wernicke wants us at 15 APCD. None of this matters if we can't get our apoptosis down to a manageable level.
Park. Final. Where have you been? Functional imaging in faces and talking to the ASL. We got a patient 30 seconds out and we're blind inside his head.
Call it to the chamber, ask them to delay.
No, I don't need another performance evaluation. Mr. Park here is gonna have us up and running before we even know it. Right, Mr. Park? Are we happy, Mr. Park?
Steve? fMRI is still dark.
You're doubting our friend, Mr. Wayland Park? Which I consider more than unkind to his programming skill and considerable dedication to the Murkoff Corporation. Fuck me, they're bringing him in.
No! No, not again! No! Help! Help me! Everything is raining! Rain! Rain! Help me! Don't let them do this! Don't let them! You! I know you can stop this! You have to help me! You have
Hey, calm yourself. This is a high security...
It's all right, Agent. Mr. Park was just surprised. I'm sure he's still calm and eager to finish his work. Take your seat. Quickly, Mr. Park. Head will need to roll if the fusion monitoring is not active when we put him in the engine. 5 seconds. 4. 3.
Arterial spin labeling is back online.
Good.
Positioning imaging planes.
You're finished, Mr. Wayland Park. You can leave. Don't expect anything but honesty in my review of your performance.
Sure, hold on. Never have to give me category 25 million cell deaths per minute. But what's the time code?
You're done here, Mr. Park. Thank you and goodbye.
Got down. He had 5. Wernicke wants us at 15. None of this matters.
Eyes on the floor, 1 foot in front of the other until you're back in your hole.
Reptile imaging. You're gonna have to write what it says. Never have to have reactions.
Walk away, Wayland Park. I'm sick of you being here even when you were useful.
He got down. He had 5.
Sure, hold on. They only give me category.
Matter if we can't get our apoptosis.
Well, what's the time code?
You're gonna have to write the APCD
You need to exit the room, sir.
First two is guided dreams, classified as childhood sexual with reptiles. Says, action's going to get us more time.
Somebody's been telling stories outside of class.
On the floor! Down! Hands where I can see him!
Mr. Wayland Park. Consulting contract 8208. Software engineer with a level 3 security clearance. Graduated cum laude from Berkeley, but still somehow not smart enough to realize that the last thing a fly ought to do in a spider's web is wiggle. Somehow dumb enough to think that a borrowed laptop, onion router, and firewall patch would be enough to fool the world's leading supplier of biometric security. Stupid, Mr. Park. More than stupid. In fact, that was crazy. I'm afraid we're going to have you committed. Mr. Park, will you willingly submit to forced confinement? Did you hear that, Agent?
He said yes, Mr. Blair.
Great. Oh, and, did I just hear Mr. Wayland Park volunteer for the morphogenic engine program?
That's what I heard, Mr. Blair.
That was brave indeed, Wayland. The Murkoff Corporation and the onward march of science both appreciate your bravery and sacrifice. Maybe you could administer Mr. Park here a light anesthetic.
Gladly.
Yeah!